Hello, East Middle School Choir and general music students. Oops, I touched my face. But I am home, I'm quarantined, so it should all be good. So the first thing I want to tell you is that you don't need to stress out about this worksheet. These worksheets, I chose this to stretch your brain for you to use technology and see what you could come up with. So let's go through the first page of the sheets that I sent you, and I'll go through page 1 and 2 before you're to turn them in. I think early next week. So today I'll go through page 1. Tomorrow I'll go through page 2. And so first question: what's your teacher's name? For those that don't remember, that are the general music students, I'm Mr. Farabee. List 3 classroom rules. That was basically to be respectful, to be obedient, and not to tear up the room. Remember? We went over that. Okay. What are the 3 parts of the grading policy and their percentages? Well, basically, mainly it's behavior and it is performances. I don't know what the third one is right here off the top of my head, but why don't you guys come up with one and I'll accept it. But it's behavior and performances. And probably the third is turning in your material. Behavior, turning in material that I assign you. And so basically this is a common sense stuff. What are the dates of the Baroque period? Now, this is where you don't freak out. This is extra credit anyway. You use technology. Like I have my phone here, and you can use technology. And I can go, Siri, when was the Baroque period?
It ended 1750.
Okay. It ended 1750. It started 1590 according to the phone here. Okay, so that's a way to do that. List the 3 groups of people that musicians could work for during the Baroque period. That would be the family, aristocrats, the wealthy, or the church. And they were treated like servants. J.S. Bach is known for what style of music? Baroque. B-A-R-O-Q-U-E. Baroque. Which means odd-shaped pearl. What does adagio mean? Number 13. In slow tempo. It means in slow tempo. Allegro means quickly, happily. Andante means walking speed. The top number in a time signature tells you what? It's the number of beats in a measure. The bottom number in a meter signature, or time signature, I call it, tells you what? Which notes get the beat. Number 18 is extra credit, but it's just for fun. Has the richest folk song base in the world? That would be America. Cowboys like to tell stories through ballads and lyric songs. African Americans are known for group singing and spirituals. American slaves were not allowed to use drums. They had to clap for rhythm. American folk music was influenced by 3 ethnic groups. Well, it was influenced by our Europeans, then it was influenced by African Americans and the American Indians. What does it mean when a song is considered nationalistic? Watch this. What is nationalistic music?
Here's what I found from encyclopedia.com. Nationalism in music has traditionally been described as a late 19th century phenomenon associated with countries or regions aspiring to nationhood whose composers strove to wed a national, most often folk-based, musical idiom to existing mainstream genres.
There you go. Write some of that down and you got it. How did the cowboy song develop? Sounds like it's an extra credit question. Sounds like another question for Siri. So you can, or Alexis, or whatever you have. Which Beethoven symphony is based on a motif? It'd be the fifth. Bum 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 bum. Why were musicians in the late classical and early romantic period able to write more of the music that they wanted to? Well, because after Beethoven, they were no longer seen as servants. They were seen as independent musicians. That's why. And it says draw a note pyramid. So I'll just show you here what I wrote. So look backwards to you. It goes like this. You have the whole note, goes to 2 half notes, goes to 4 quarter notes. You have the whole rest, which looks like an upside down hat, goes to 2 right side up hats, and then it goes to 4 quarter rests. Look kind of like a Z. And that is the end of page 1. If you have any questions about page 1, you may ask them below. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well, and stay safe, and make sure you wash your hands, use good common sense. I hope to see you guys again soon. Anyway, anyone that did not get the message that I sent out, make sure that you send it to them. Tomorrow, we'll go over page 2 in a couple of days. See ya. Bye.